Welcome back to Classy Bonsai. I've been out here working, repotting, doing mundane stuff, repotting tiny cuttings and seedlings, and I want to work on something neat. Right now I got one of my very first things I ever did, which is this honeysuckle root over rock. It was tiny when I put it on here. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, like I said, when I put it on there, it was like smaller around than a pencil. There's nothing. It's already starting to get some buds. But I haven't looked at the roots once. It's been on this for 2 years in a dog bowl I got from the thrift store. So I'm going to pop it out of there. I'm going to put it in a pot. I'm going to see those roots. You can see one of them right here that grew up and over. Hopefully there's some growing this way. This is my first time uncovering a root over rock. So I don't really know what I'm doing. Don't know what to expect. I know I need my sickle, and it's not in my bag, and I don't know where it's at. So I guess I'm going to use the knife again, which is not ideal. But look at all this beautiful moss. Save that beautiful moss. Put it so flat. Moss has roots. Dang. Moss is doing work. This moss might be covering a tiny root. I was hoping there was going to be a big giant root under there. There is not. That is a bummer. I don't know what to expect from this thing, to be honest with you. That's not a fun sound. That's better. That's not ideal, but it worked. I have to sharpen my knife now. My grafting knife. Alright, I guess I'm just going to try and wire's been cut a long time ago. Oh, look at that, it's just coming out. Look at that. Look at all those roots. Holy cow. My little dog bowl worked pretty good. Okay. A tray under it. Just kind of start gently seeing if any roots. Oh, that one's on there. I don't want to go. That's a nice root. I don't miss that one too much. Yes, and over here is where all the roots are going to be. Probably should have put this in something bigger. Like I said, this is one of my very first plantings. This is a rock I found in the creek here by my house. And I just went for it. Like I do everything. It's got roots. That is for sure. Don't know how we're going to expose them without damaging them. Maybe water. I'm glad I didn't let this go any longer in that little round pot. And this wasn't great soil, as you can tell. I really wish some roots would have came over this way. I didn't bury it good enough for that, apparently. get some of these off. Need a bucket. Huh, we'll use the dog dish. Maybe. What's under there? Are they grabbing the rock? That's the real question, you know. Cool moss. The moss bucket. This looks like mud. Well, what kind of dirt did I use? When I did this, I was in the throes of a pretty wicked concussion. How far in there's the rock? Hey, look at that rock. Well, that's a smart thing to put inside your rock planting. A freaking pebble. It's like it needed more weight. Maybe get these to grow over this way. Prune some of these out so that you can see some of the rock. Plant it kind of shallow, let some of these top ones kind of die off. I don't even know where the rock's at in there. I haven't even hit it yet. There it is. There's a big root right there. Oh, these roots are fluffy. The rock is way back in there. Okay. I think I'm going to use this pot. I'm going to plant it like somewhere on that angle. Kind of drag some of these roots around. Maybe that angle, since all the roots are over here, unfortunately. That's probably a good angle right there. That'll be the angle. And then eventually I'll come in here and clip out what roots are no good. Wish this camera wasn't so close. There we go. I wish some of these roots were big enough to drape around the back here, but they're just not. To rearrange, you know, just can't do it. Cannot do it. I probably could wrap something and get something to hug it a little better, but they're hugging it pretty good over here. Yeah, here, I mean, it's just tons of roots. Eventually, I want these to kind of die off and dry out up here, and come in and select the ones we want. Put some wire on these, try and train some of them to grow where I want them to over here. Well, that was the first look at the Honeysuckle Root Over Rocks root system. It's been in that pot, that dog dish, for 2 years. I think it's going to do much better now in this one. We got some roots pruned. We got them planted where we wanted. We pulled some around, placed them perfectly, strategically, buried it, leave it for another year, maybe 2. Depends on if I remember it's something I need to do, because I got a lot of stuff going on. And we'll update you next time we clean it. But hopefully it grows good this spring and really sends out some roots, and those roots thicken up. Thanks for watching.